DJ Icewater.
What's up, this is DJ Icewater. I'm a long-time, friend and employee of LB. I started off working with Solesides back in the day and moved on to Quantum. I was an intern there. I've gone out as a roadie for Quantum multiple times, and then I've transitioned into being a recording engineer, working with LB since later that day up until the present. It's what I do. I engineer, I DJ, and I burn CDs. If you take a look at this is my world. Growing up, I always liked listening to the radio DJs down in LA. I always wanted to do the same things they were doing on the radio as far as the way they were mixing, scratching. All that was always appealing to me. I was trying to get involved any way I could, whether it was college radio and even work for a label. And the first label that was looking for interns up here in Berkeley was Solesides. So a bunch of my classmates and I, we went to an orientation and we started working there doing, intern tasks, phone calls back then, and stickers, just kind of promo street stuff, we were doing for them. That's when I was already a fan, I was a fan of Melodica, and I just bought the Reckoning single by Latif. And then the B-side was the song Lyrics, the first time I heard Lyrics Born rap, and I was really into, I guess you would call it kind of that avant-garde experimental rap, kind of that freestyle fellowship style rapping, and that's definitely what they were doing at the time.
Latif, lyrics born. You can't see them. One way, the microphone works. Check the suckers. They use the vocal tone while the breaks beat banging cold shake.
When I started working for Soleside, the first project I had was to help promote Balcony Beach, which was his first single. And it was strange because he sounded completely different on that record than what I heard of him on Melodica and on Lyrics. So it was almost like what was cool about him is that he had so many different sounds, different styles, I guess, but really not even style. It was like he almost was schizophrenic. It's like he could rap like a completely different person almost, it sounded like, from one record to the next. And as time progressed, it seems like he would he sort of kind of focused in his style a little bit more. It tended to sound, he seems like he's really influenced by a lot of the music from the 80s, namely a lot of the R&B from the 80s. And you started to hear that. I started to notice that when the Musappers came out, the Musappers EP, it started to, you started to hear him grow into the sound that you currently kind of hear now. So we kind of left that underground hip-hop, lyrical assassin, whatever, weird hip-hop style, and started to develop a sound, of what Lyrics Born is, and and I think he's really built on that, through his first album, so I started to work with him beyond being working for his label, working for him as an engineer towards the end of later that day, and it was definitely a treat, to work with him and see how he does stuff. To get in there with him, it was really with Tom. I say Tom. Getting there with LB was really intense, man, and it really. I didn't really learn anything in recording school. I learned most of what I know working with him in the studio, and how he likes to do things, how he likes to record is very, very intense, because he's really meticulous about getting the perfect take and getting the perfect performance.